What tough choices or decisions have you made, can make, or will make that became or will yet become for you, and yes, you over there? The choices, decisions that lead you, despite the risks, to go for it.
Rabbi Singer has had a tremendous impact on not only the Temple community, but the Boca Raton community.
Generations of people who have grown up, gone through life cycle events, and married and left and come back, all have been under Merle.
He's the one that really introduced Reform Judaism to our community. Up until the time he came, it really was not accepted. And Merle was bold enough to step up and say, we need a broad and comprehensive Jewish congregation.
We weren't that religious when we came to Beth El, but we came here seeking something. And with Rabbi Singer, we found it.
What about you? What is your story? I ask you, take a look at your journey, the detours that brought you to the places that you never believed would be yours.
He has, both in the community and within the congregation, been a friend, a mentor, a rabbi, and someone that everybody feels he is my best friend.
When you get to know Merle, you realize that in addition to his erudition, in addition to his deep sense of spirituality, there's also this very simple guy from Minnesota who loves to drive around town with the top down, who believes in just the simple things of loving your family and being home for dinner and cherishing your marriage as he has with Myra over so many years.
I guess the initial appeal was that he just seemed to be a really nice guy and a good-looking guy. And he was very different from the other guys. He was much more fun, he was more relaxed, he was more open, and there were no expectations from him that I needed to be a certain kind of person to have a relationship with him. And that was very refreshing.
The brain disorder dyslexia can either sink you or it can empower you to turn the failure of defeat into successful opportunities. The choice is ours.
Very early on, we knew that Rabbi Merle had a dyslexia.
He sometimes would make mistakes reading people's names or remembering people's names, but when they woke up in a hospital bed and saw his face there and him there caring about them or being there for them or saying a prayer with them, they'd forgive him anything.
Merle's always been very upfront about his own challenges, and whether it's his dyslexia or now certainly the way that he is, facing Parkinson's with so much courage and dignity. It's given me strength and focus on some of the challenges in my own life.
He and I were talking about the high holidays, and he was reticent to even participate because his voice has become weak from the disease and he's been struggling. And I told him no. It didn't matter how it came out. It was important that he share whatever message he wanted to share on Yom Kippur afternoon.
So many of you who stand at my side and give me the strength to face whatever may come every single day, you all are the ones who deserve the credit for not letting me forget. Because we must not ever forget that making beautiful music without all the strings is still possible.
I'm just so grateful that he was present to be able to share what I think was not just an inspiring message from the examples of his own life, but a message that we all need to learn, which is that there are times when you have to make the best music you can with what you got left. And the music that Merle creates in his life and in the gift that he gave us that Yom Kippur afternoon is a symphony that we'll all treasure forever. Merle, what I want you to know from me is just how grateful I am to stand on your shoulders.
So much of who I am, where I am, what I'm doing has been because of your example, your influence, and your guidance.
It has been and continues to be a fantastic journey, and I can't wait for the next installment.
We cannot thank you enough for what you have done, what you are, and what you will be. And you and Myra together are really something beyond words.
After 50 years of marriage, I've probably said it all. But I am so proud of him, and still so much in love with him.
All that matters is that you believe in yourself and make the effort, remembering it's not so much the challenge, but your response that counts.